Your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
Plenty of heat out there this weekend. Great conditions for fireworks tomorrow evening. Rogue shower or two by the end of the weekend. We're talking maybe a 5 or 10 mile diameter radius thunderstorm or two. But right now, the chances for rain are less than 10%. Very comfortable right now in Athens. I-65 looks good right now. Traffic was a mess down at Gulf Shores. I was looking at some of those maps early on Algo, and everybody getting down there, getting down along the beach. Beach weather looks pretty good too, in case you're joining us, one of our streaming services down there tonight. Here's your forecast for Friday. Beautiful weather. It's going to be hot. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Notice the winds kind of variable. They're going to start shifting back to the southeast, and that's going to bring the humidity back by the end of the weekend. So we start with the big map, since some of you may be traveling over the holiday and maybe coming back to town by Saturday afternoon. So here's a look at 5 o'clock in the morning. Good travel conditions. A lot of sunshine out there to start the day. A quick warm up. But here's this boundary, this easterly waves moving through. So from Atlanta to Birmingham to Montgomery, down to Enterprise, probably Alexander City, and maybe even areas around Auburn, seeing some showers and thunderstorms as we go towards the lunch hour. Real close call here. A couple of them showing up here in North Alabama, but again, that chance is very, very light, and sometimes the model overdoes it. But down along the Gulf Coast, Panama City, down to Destin, could see some thunderstorms. Nothing out of the ordinary for this time of year. One thing we are going to watch here as we go through the weekend, I'm going to move the map over. This area low pressure could become a tropical depression or even a tropical storm as we head into next week. And the movement of this, and notice by 9 o'clock fireworks time here in North Alabama, no issues at all. The movement of this will continue to move to the west, move towards Savannah and Charleston, bringing heavy rain there. But if this becomes a stronger tropical system on the outer edge, the air is going to sink, it's going to compress, and it's going to dry out even more, and that'll lead to even less likely chance for rain here in North Alabama. By noon on Saturday, we're going to warm up into the mid-80s, probably the mid-90s by the end of the day, and we continue to see the rain wrapping around this tropical area low pressure. So we'll continue to monitor that. And if it does become a tropical system, you can find more details on that on our First Alert weather app. As far as our weather goes, quiet tonight, a few clouds down along the Gulf Coast. Some good news down here with that north wind on the Gulf Coast. The rip current threat is pretty low, at least the next 24 to 48 hours. Mowing conditions around here look good out there if you got to get out and mow the yard. Best to do it in the morning or in the evening when it's not as hot. Rain chances low, but we will need rain here in the next 4 days or things will really start to dry up. They could dry up quick the way our soil is. A lot of clay out there, so you can start getting cracks in your yard if it doesn't rain in about a week. Here's your 10-day forecast. Next week, we do present some shower and thunderstorm chances. Temperatures remain in the low 90s, but again, the biggest thing this weekend, stay safe out there, especially on the water. A lot of boats out there this weekend. It seems like there's always some sort of accident, so let's try to avoid that on area lakes and rivers this weekend.
Please be safe.
Yes.
Brad and I were listening in the newsroom to the police scanners, and there's already injuries being called in for fireworks. We don't want to report on that, trust me, so please be safe.